Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Discomfortable Talk Show. This is what it will be, episode 5? Yes, this will be episode 5. And today we have a very odd topic. It's just me here today. Nobody else is with me. I just wanted to talk about Pluto, Project Pluto. In what was it, 1961, I believe, to 1964. Project Pluto was a United States government program to develop nuclear powered ramjet engines. So like they were just using an excuse to develop some new type of nuclear power, and they wanted to use it for cruise missiles, I believe. But two experimental engines were tested in Nevada test sites in NTS in 1961 and 1964. But on the 1st of January in 1957, the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission selected the Lawrence Radiation Laboratory to study the feasibility of applying heat from a nuclear reactor to a power ramjet engine for a supersonic low altitude missile. I don't know why, but they wanted to test that, and then it was like, you know what, Pluto, you're in my way. So what they did was they just well, I mean, honestly, the orbit of Pluto was kind of fucked up. Like it was an egg shape. It wasn't really a circle like the other planets, and it would get really close to the sun, then really far away from the sun. So, but like honestly, we weren't living there, so who gives a shit, you know? Like we weren't living on that planet. They whoever the hell was living on there, if there was anybody on there, they could have survived on there. Who knows? It could have been some microscopic motherfuckers just chilling. They don't care if it's cold or if it's really hot, you know? Like I don't understand, but it was in the way of almost hitting certain planets and shit. So they nuked it into the fucking Kuiper belt, which is a little fucked up. I mean, Pluto is still a planet, even though it's a little tiny one. That's like if I was at a party and I seen a midget and I was like, you know what? I don't like the way you're short, man. I just kicked that nigga and like he flew into the Kuiper belt. Like it's fucked up, dude. You can't just go around kicking people because they're shorter than you. But anywho, furthermore on the subject, I had a few questions in mind. Like, what if we could have nuked it into gravitational pull of the Earth, right? So we have it as like a little moon. 'Cause I don't know. Hold on. Actually, let me look this up right now. How big is Pluto? Pluto is 1,477 miles. Okay, so that's in diameter. Um, it's one fifth the size of Earth, and that's width wise. But let's see. How big is the moon? The moon is no, the moon is bigger than Pluto. It's 2,159 miles. Okay, so we could have had that as another little mini moon. We could have, but I don't know how you would do that because you'd have to like. I understand the Earth and all the other planets are so big that it pulls in other stuff because in the center of it, it's just like a great big ball of mass just on the outside. Like that's why the planet is a circle, right? Because it's just a big giant ball of mass in the center, and it has such a strong gravitational pull that it just keeps pulling in and in and in. So the planet can't expand anymore. It's just like a big ball of just condensed matter, and that's exactly how the gravitational pull is as well. It's just pulling it in, but for some reason it doesn't like the moon doesn't fly into the Earth. It just sits there because it's a little bit bigger than, I don't know, say like a fucking a meteor. Like if a meteor was coming by, it would pick it up into the gravitational pull and it would just fling it onto Earth and destroy some shit. But like what if we made it into another little mini moon, which would be hard to do because you'd have to nuke it at a certain distance to where the Earth would just pick it up and put it into this gravitational pull. But also I wonder if it would still have the same orbit around the Earth that like it has around the sun. But the sun is way bigger, so I doubt it. But if it did, it probably would hit like some other planets, like maybe Venus and Mars and whatnot. But excuse me. um, I don't know how that would work. That'd be very 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 interesting though. To have like two moons on the Earth, dude. That'd be awesome because we're so used to one moon, and then like one day you just see another moon. You're like, wait a second, what is that? And it's smaller than the moon too, so it's like a little mini moon. I wonder how. Yo, a double solar eclipse, bro. Two moons in front of the sun. That shit would look awesome, probably, dude. But you probably wouldn't be able to say Pluto because you know how the moon just blacks out the sun completely, and if Pluto was in front of it, it's smaller than the moon, so you probably wouldn't really see it. You might be able to see like a little glimpse of a like the moon shining on it, but I doubt that it would like do anything. It probably would just like blend in with the moon since it's smaller. You wouldn't really be able to see it, and it'd just be like sitting there in the center. But that'd be awesome, you know. That'd be like a really historical event. But you know, as Pluto, as one of the moons of the planet, that also comes with some bad things. Like I said before, the orbit, you know, you get your pros and cons. The orbit is one of the cons. The pros is you'd have a second moon, but what would that really do for the Earth? I mean, it probably wouldn't do shit. But yeah, it's something cool. It's something cool, you know, just thinking out loud, you know. But the orbit, if it was still like an egg shape, I wonder how that also it would probably block some other parts of the Earth from the sun. Sometimes I don't know if it would be. I don't know, dude. That'd be weird because like, what if it was daytime, but you seen Pluto over here, and then it goes over to like Australia, and it's daytime for them. They see Pluto, but like, I don't know, cause I don't know if it would be in the same like at the same spot as the moon is when it's nighttime, or if it'll be like in the daytime and the moon would be at nighttime, and then they just like circle around. That'd be pretty dope though. Like I'd love to see because like sometimes you can see the moon when the sun comes up and you can still see it, or like when the sun's going down, the moon will come up before the sun goes down. Dude, that shit looks awesome. Like imagine Pluto just being there the whole time. Imagine being able to see the other planets. Like that shit would be so cool, bro. Like in the daytime, just seeing all the other planets just hovering in the sky. Dude, that would look so fucking awesome. I would love to see that, bro. I don't know. Me, I'm just like, I took astrology because, you know, I don't know. Wait, no, is it astronomy? What am I saying? Astrology is that, what is it? Pisces, Aquarius, all that shit. I think so. Yeah, astronomy is the study of space. I took astronomy what junior year, and I really loved it, dude. It was awesome class, bro. Like I just loved outer space. Like as a kid, everyone they wanted to be an astronaut. So I wanted to be an astronaut for a while, and I was addicted to space, dude. Like stars are so beautiful. I love seeing stars. The Milky Ways are so beautiful. The fucking black holes, dude. Those things look so amazing. And I'd be watching like Neil deGrasse Tyson documentaries with Chuck Nice and like some other people coming on there chatting about like the stars and shit. Dude, oh my god, it's so interesting because we just keep finding out more and more and more about the space. And then the James Webb Telescope taking some amazing pictures, bro. Like I just love it, dude. I'm a space fanatic. I'm not a genius on it, but I'll watch like a few documentaries. I'll watch like a few talk shows on it. Like I think it's called Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson and Chuck Nice. Um, but I just love it, man. They'll be talking about like how the a black hole is a wormhole, dude, and like we don't know because we've never been through one, but it might put you out in a different like time. Like we could probably use it as a teleporter, maybe, or like a what do you call it? A time machine, bro. Like I forget what it's called, dude. It's like some type of wormhole that closes in on itself. So you go in, but you come out at a different time, dude. That would be so awesome. But I'm pretty sure the black hole would rip you to shreds, bro. You'd come out in spaghetti in a different time. You risk it all just to go in there, but you just die. That'd be messed up, you know? In addition to what I'm saying, I know you guys are like, oh, what? Like, most of you guys probably know this about black holes, but For the people who don't, you're probably like, what? And I don't want you to just take it from me and be like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about, because I'm not an expert. So I'm gonna give you some more information on it. I found this little article about it. It's called Time Can Change. And it says, in addition to gravity stretching and squashing objects, another strange phenomenon that a traveler would observe close to a black hole is something called time dilation, in which time passes slower closer to the black hole than further away. This happens because massive objects like the black hole create strong gravitational fields that curve and stretch the fabric of space and time. That's fucking awesome, dude. Just the gravitational pull is so strong that it stretches and curves the fabric of space and time. Like what is it? A light year? Dude, fucking like I don't know if you guys seen the movie Lightyear. I haven't, but the precipice of them trying to slingshot themselves around the gravitational pull of, I don't know what he was slingshotting himself around. It was some type of star or planet or something. I don't remember. I didn't watch it. But I seen it, like someone was talking about it, and um I I don't know if it was Neil deGrasse Tyson or if it was a different video I was watching, because I watch like a bunch of types of like different types of videos on space and new discoveries and stuff. But uh I forgot what it was from, but they were talking about how you could use a gravitational pull to make yourself go faster and like travel through light years, because the gravitational pull is so strong that it stretches the and curves the fabric of time and space. And I think that's so fucking cool, bro. Like, I don't know, that's so awesome. I don't know how that would happen if the closer you get, the slower time gets, because I don't know. Cause what if you was just sitting next to a black hole for like a second? You started growing a fucking beard and shit. Your bones started getting weaker and feeble. Cause I don't know. That's also kind of interesting. Cause like, what if you go through it and it just turns you, like, it just fucking slows time down so fast. I mean, so much that like you're going through it and it's like it feels like you're in there for eternity, but like you just go in and then instantly get sucked out. But the thing is, it's closing in on itself. So how the hell do you get out? It's like a endless yo-yo of just like fucking getting tossed around, getting thrown out, slung back in. It's a cool concept. I wish I could study it, but I'm not that smart. I mean, you say you're not that smart, but honestly, anybody can learn something. If you work hard enough, if you're determined enough, if you're disciplined enough, you can learn anything you want to learn. So I could learn rocket science, but it's just not my maybe in my second life, maybe after I'm done doing what I want to do in life and have all my fun and whatnot, doing acting and all that, maybe I'll try and learn some rocket science and become a rocket scientist, because I'll have the money to be able to go to school for it and stuff. And I would love to study that, dude. Even if like I'm not a famous scientist that discovers shit, I would still love to learn about like space and time and quantum science and quantum physics, dude. I'm so interested in that stuff, bro, but like I'm such on an amateur level compared to all these other people. I just know like whatever people tell me on the internet, but then sometimes people on the internet, like they don't give the full information. They don't really like, tell you the full story. They'll just be like, "Oh, look at this, that and this." I'm like, "Eh." But enough of my yapping. Let's get back into these this, not these this article. So it says excuse me, we actually experience a very small amount of time dilation here on Earth because of the Earth's gravity. I almost said gravitational pull. I don't know why. It just says gravity. It just, I don't know. It just wanted me to say gravitational pull, my body. But it says this has been seen on airplanes when clocks tick at slightly faster rates in the air as opposed to the ground. I didn't even know that. That's actually really cool. What? That's awesome. Astronauts living on an International Space Station also experience time at slightly different rate because they are further from the gravitational pull of Earth. Yeah, and that's why their bones start getting brittle and weak. They got to work out like every day. I heard they like got to strap themselves to treadmills and walk for like I don't know how many miles or how long or whatever, but they got to like make sure they're up to date on their muscles and stuff because they're out in gravity. So there's no like gravity pulling them down to the ground. So like their bones are just floating freely, and the human body's so not used to it that your bones just start to get used to space, and it's just like I don't know. Since you don't have to walk around, you're floating around. It's like you go back on Earth and you can't even fucking walk. They got to go through like they got to basically do PT every day, physical therapy every day, just to like not get fucked up in space, you know. And it says, to imagine time dilation in action, picture an object traveling towards a black hole. As the object approaches the event horizon, it appears to start moving infinitely slower until the object will appear completely frozen. So, where does this matter? I, I don't know. Why is it? Why they ask me? Where does this matter? All right, whatever. It says, what happens next, right? No. So, where does all this matter falling into a black hole go? What happens next? Some, but not all, black holes are surrounded by hot, swirling matter and what is called an accretion. I think that's how you pronounce it. Accretion, I don't know. I've never seen that word before. Accretion disk. Let me look that up. I don't know what accretion means. An accretion disk. That's a weird name. Accretion. Let's see how it's pronounced. Yeah, I said it right. Accretion. It's the process of growth or increase, typically by gradual accumulation of additional layers of matter. A thing formed or added by a gradual growth or increase. Astronomy. This is the astronomical definition. The coming together and cohesion of matter under the influence of gravity to form large bodies. Okay. So it's called an accretion disk to increase. I guess yeah, I understand that. So it increases and closes in on stuff. Yeah, as like that little disc around it. Like when you see the black hole, it's like some little black ball. What it kind of looks like Saturn. You know how Saturn has the rings around it. That's what the accretion disk is. So that is swirling matter. That's so cool, bro. Like a star dies and it just sucks in on itself and becomes a black hole. That's so awesome to me, even though it's very dangerous. All right, so here gas and dust will collect, swirl, and flatten into the pancake shaped disk. Okay, so it's gas and dust that just gets sucked into its gravitational pull. Matter in an accretion disk will continue to swirl and fall toward the event horizon of a black hole. I don't know where the event horizon is. I'm guessing it's the sides of the ball. I'm guessing, I don't know. As an object gets closer and closer, the gravitational force will intensify and the matter will continue to be pulled apart and spaghettified. So, yeah, I was right. You will get closer and closer and just get I don't know cuz I'm guessing the ball is just like it works as an opposite version of a star. You know how a star has a gravitational pull, it sucks you in and it just you rotate around it, it sucks you in, but like since I don't know, since it's like always rotating and like just I don't know, dude, because it's like a star gets turned inside out, and it's so awesome to me. Like a star gets turned inside out when it dies, it sucks in on itself, and it's just basically inside out. So, but it still has a gravitational pull. It doesn't push you away. It doesn't do the opposite. It's just it sucks you in, and then like once you touch it, it just like swirls you around and rips you apart into the black hole, and it's just like you're getting swirled around and sucked in at such a intensified rate that it's just like collapsing your body in on itself, like how the star collapsed in on itself. That's actually really cool, but very painful and dangerous. Probably, you probably wouldn't even feel it because it'd be so fast. But it shows a little picture of a black hole. It looks like a solar eclipse with like a orange ring around it. I'll post a picture of it. It says by its nature, a black hole cannot be seen, but the hot disk of material that encircles it shines bright. So you could see the little orange around it. That's what the black hole is, I guess. No, not that's what the ring is. It's kind of a blurry picture. You can't really see much, but as you can see, it's a little orange circle around it. All right, but anywho, it says against that bright backdrop, a black hole can appear to cast a shadow. In April 2019, an international network of radio telescopes called the Event Horizon Telescope (EHT) captured this image of a black hole in its shadow for the first time. Event Horizon Telescope collaboration E ETAL. I don't okay. It says as matter in an accretion disk falls further inward towards the black hole, it swirls around, and the friction from the movement can create light ranging from the radio waves to visible light and X-rays. That's pretty cool. I don't know how, but it I guess it just has so much energy, and it's like the gas and dust. If it's gas and dust, I don't understand how it makes the light, but I understand the gas part of it. But I don't know. That's kind of cool though. It's really cool actually. Not kind of cool. That's really cool. All right. So furthermore, it says sometimes black holes can even redirect some of that infalling matter into jets of high-speed particles traveling away from the black hole that can emit gamma rays. Like kind of like how a sun has solar flares. That's pretty cool. I wonder if a black hole was close to us, if it could give us northern like lights, dude. That'd be awesome though. Like some northern lights from a black hole. I wonder what it would look like if it'd be green and like reddish, how the northern lights were here or in Norway and stuff. I wonder. That'd be pretty dope. But astronomers can use these jets of radiation to find black holes. All in all, matter near a black hole can be spaghettified, superheated, squeezed, pancaked, pulled apart, and swirled around, all while time itself stretches in usual ways. But once the matter falls all the way past the event horizon into the black hole, we don't know yet. We don't yet know exactly what happens. This is one part of the story that remains a mystery. The sad part is we can't go send a camera in there because it'll just get fucking ripped apart, spaghettified, squeezed, superheated, pancaked, and pulled apart like it said, and swirled around. But I wish we could, dude. I wish we had something that could withstand the force and like heat and fucking just sheer strength of a black hole. That'd be so cool, man. And this was not just some random article. It was by Chelsea Goad, or I doubt her last name is God. It's probably Goad. She's a NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory, or NASA's Jet. I don't know. It just says NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. So this is a NASA article. This isn't just some random stuff. There's more on the article, but that was the basis of it. This came out May 3rd last year, but that's pretty much what I was talking about. This gif of the black hole is so beautiful, dude. I gotta send a picture of it, dude. Well, I gotta put a picture of it up on the screen. I'm gonna put the gif and everything. It's so beautiful, dude. I love it so much. Like black holes are so mesmerizing, bro. They look so amazing. Like I wish. Oopsies. I wish I could like see one with the naked eye, but sadly you can't. You can see like the gamma rays that it emits, but like dude, it looks so beautiful. I don't even know if those are real pictures. I think they are, but I don't know because they say you can't see it and like it only emits radiation and it shows the little blurry ass picture that looks like a solar eclipse, but like that one looks so nice, dude. Like come on, bro. I want to see that. I want to go out in space one day. I want to be as rich as like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk and just fucking fly out in space and chill there for like a couple of days. Dude, that'd be dope as fuck. But enough about the black holes. Let's get back on topic. We were talking about Pluto, right? So, I asked the question, what if we could nuke it into our gravitational pull, have a little moon? And I already asked about the egg-shaped orbit. We got into the pros and the cons. Uh Now, Pluto would Pluto have crashed into our Earth or any other planet or the sun, or even if it was a um a a a, a moon of this planet, if it still had its orbit, would it crash into other planets, or the sun because it gets really close to the sun, like really close, and then it gets so far away. What if it got really close to the Earth and just like smacked the side of it and just like flew off and hit the fucking sun and just exploded? That'd be pretty fucked up. And we'd be the reason for it. But we're also the reason for it being in the Kuiper belt, which is probably, I don't know if its gravitational pull is strong enough because they say Pluto was it's not an official planet. It was probably formed by like a moon that got hit by asteroid or something, or some asteroids that formed together. Because I don't know, Pluto had like an odd shape to it. It wasn't really like fully formed. It wasn't really a circle like that. It wasn't a full sphere, if you will. And like they said it was either a moon that got hit by an asteroid that got knocked out of orbit. I think they said Jupiter, one of Jupiter's moon or something, or it was a bunch of asteroids that like formed together to create Pluto. But I wonder in the Kuiper belt if it has enough gravitational pull to start like pulling in other asteroids, and then it's just getting like what if it's just getting bigger and bigger in the Kuiper belt, dude? That'd be awesome. And then like it just returns. He's like, "You motherfuckers nuked me. Now you're gonna pay." And it just starts fucking like the sun starts fucking rotating around it, dude. it becomes it becomes the center of our solar system. But I doubt it could move its way back over here. That's the only thing. But what if it's like just forming a bunch of asteroids around it? Or what if it's forming like a little belt like fucking Saturn? It just has like an asteroid belt and it just pulls up doing Beyblade shit and just smacking the hell out of other like other planets in the Earth and shit, dude. That'd be fucked. Like super Pluto, the fucking final boss. But let's see. Mm, was nuking Pluto into the Kuiper Belt a good thing? Now, mm, this could also go with the question: is the murder of Pluto justified? I don't believe it was justified because who are we to just nuke a whole fucking planet into the Kuiper Belt? Like, we're just some motherfuckers living on one planet. There's plenty of other greater planets out there. We don't know what type of life form is on there. We might be thinking, oh, we visited Mars or whatever. We sent a robot out to Mars to go look around, or we're looking from the atmosphere of Mars or whatever. Whatever. We're looking at all these planets, seeing what's on it. There's no life form, I guess, but we don't know that. They could be living inside of the fucking planet. They could be living underground. They could be living. Who knows? There could be fucking parasites in the air. We probably can't even see them. Who knows? It might be some invisible like skinned motherfuckers or some type of. I don't even know what you would call it. Some type of like some alien parasites. You know, like who knows? We don't know what's out there. And what if Pluto had life on it and we just killed them all by nuking them into the fucking Kuiper Belt and they're just getting smacked around by fucking asteroids all day, just getting ripped apart? Pluto's probably not even a planet anymore, honestly. It's probably just a pile of fucking asteroids that's just flowing around in the Kuiper Belt with the rest of the asteroids because it probably got smacked up a bunch. You already hit it with a fucking super nuke, a jet engine nuke, fucking blasted off into the Kuiper Belt to get smacked around by asteroids. It's kind of fucked up. It's not justified. Like that's really fucked up. We're not the center of the universe. We're not the center of this what do you call it? Fucking solar system. The sun is. The sun is everything, bro. Like without the sun, where would we be? The sun pulled Pluto into its fucking gravitational pull, and we just decided to smack it out. That's really fucked up. Like they're talking about, oh, this it was a bad gravitational orbit. It had an egg shape. It could slap other planets. It was cutting in between planets while they. I'm like, but it never hit a planet, did it? It might have. I don't know, but it never hit Earth. Like, come on, you can't fucking just nuke something just because you don't like it there. That's fucked up, man. I mean, you can physically, but like, it's not right. It's not justified. There was no reason to smack out God's creation just because you thought you could, but you just wanted to do it, bro. Where's the justification in that, bro? Like you can't justify that. That's fucked up. But what if Pluto was inhabitable? We don't know. I think it was an ice planet. I don't remember. I think they said it was an ice planet. But what if it was inhabitable? What if Earth dies one day and we could have went to Pluto, bro, and we could have lived there? Because I think it has mountains and everything. I think it has snow on it. Because like, what if the snow could turn into water? Who knows, man? It's an ice planet. But the thing is, if it was inhabitable, we'd probably die because the orbit pattern. It would become inhabitable. You get really close to the sun, burn the fuck up, and then you get really far from the sun and just freeze to death. But like still, that does not give us justification just nuke it out of the orbit just because it had a weird like fucking what's this called? Jupiter has storms every day, all day, bro. Like you don't nuke that motherfucker because it's inhabitable, we can't live on there, and it has storms and a lot of fucking moons and asteroids orbiting around it. Like, okay, Neptune is fucking completely frozen and like cold as fuck. You can't even live there because if you go over there, you're gonna freeze to death. So what gives them the right to just go and nuke Pluto out because it gets really hot and it gets really fucking cold? That doesn't make sense, man. Like, come on, dude. That's fucked up. And the rest of these planets, they just left. Like, just left them to be. Like, why didn't you leave Pluto to be? There's no way you could tell me that nuking Pluto was justified. Let me look it up. Let me look it up right now. Is nuking Pluto justified? Because I don't know the full story. I know like most of the story, but who knows? It could have been um some fucking reason to do it. All right, it says this is Reddit. It says theoretically, what are the repercussions if we were to nuke Pluto right now? What do you mean? Pluto's been nuked. This was 4 years ago. He's like one day we decided, fuck it, let's destroy Pluto. Oh, he wants to destroy it, just annihilate it. Okay, and how would that fuck up the solar system? Would it even fuck up the solar system? No, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't fuck up the solar system because Pluto's in the Kuiper belt. You probably wouldn't even be able to find it to nuke it. You'd probably like just shoot a fucking rocket into the Kuiper Belt and it hit like some other asteroid before it even got to Pluto. You'd have to time it like perfectly where there was an opening and then have the rocket super fast so that it doesn't. But like honestly, I don't think it would work. Project Pluto, the horrifying weapon that nearly was. I don't care. U.S. quietly kills. Um, see, I don't see. I don't see anything that justifies it, bro. I looked it up. Is nuking Pluto justified? Everyone's just talking about um how like they almost made a super nuke that could blow up the earth or whatever. Dude, they hit let me look how much fucking TNT was in that nuke. How much TNT was in the what is it called? The Tori 2C? I think it was called that. Let me look it up. No, not the story, motherfucker. I put Tori, you dumbass. Bro, I can't stand this. Project Pluto. Yeah, it's called the Tori 2C, or it might be LLC. I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't tell me how much fucking TNT power was in it. Let me look up the Tori 2C nuclear ramjet. Let's see. TNT power. How much TNT was in it? It won't tell me. Oh, it says 42 PJ. I don't even know what that means. 42 PJ TNT. Let's see. TNT equivalent. Okay. TNT equivalent. Symbol T for ton of TNT. What does this have to do with it? Yo, they won't tell me, bruh. How many tons of TNT was in the Tory to see ramjet. Literally won't tell me. It says it was a full power of 4.6 MW. I don't know what that means, bro. Whatever. You know, they won't tell me, but I'm pretty sure it was a super nuke. It was a terrible super nuke. And like Russia, they had a bomb that they were scared to launch because they were scared to do the full launch of it and test it because they thought they were going to set the atmosphere on fire. But they hit, I'm pretty sure what they used was stronger. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But that shit probably put a huge ass dent in Pluto and just fucking. The fact that they moved a whole planet into the Kuiper Belt, which is really fucking far away, is that tells you a lot. Imagine using that nuke on this planet. Probably fucking put a crater in this planet, dude. It probably put a crater in Pluto. I don't know. I don't know if they shot it at it and it just like threw Pluto off, or if they shot it and it continued moving until Pluto was into the Kuiper Belt. Because if you have some type of fucking ramjet nuclear power that can move a planet by fucking flying at it, what the fuck? Like that's crazy. But we're 37 minutes in. I want to wrap this up because I got to go do a workout later and whatnot. But um, it was nice having you guys on here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired. It was nice having you guys on here. It was nice having you guys come and listen, even if you didn't listen. Thank you for those who did come and listen. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the love and support that everyone's showing. Um, if you ever want to hop on one of these episodes and talk about, you could even talk about Pluto. You could talk about the solar system, whatever the hell you want. We could talk about the most controversial shit. The only thing is, you can't say anything that will get me banned from YouTube. Like you can't say any slurs. You can't say I don't care what you say. Just no slurs or any like banned words that will get me banned. Is I'm trying to grow the channel, not trying to fucking just be on here being radical as hell. Like I don't mind if you come on here saying some fucking whatever the hell you think. If you're homophobic, bro, speak your mind and I'll speak my mind on if you're wrong or if you're right, you know. But anywho, um I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And I love you guys. Adios.